Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 116th commencement exercise for the class of 2012. If you look to the south, please stay standing as the Civil Air Patrol East Bay Squadron 18 brings the colors into our ceremony. Please remain standing while members of our chamber chorale come forward to sing our national anthem. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends. On behalf of the Livermore Valley Joint Unified School District, Kelly Bowers, our superintendent, the administration, faculty, and staff of Livermore High School, I welcome you to the graduation ceremonies for the class of 2012. My name is Darrell Avila, and I'm proud to be the principal of this excellent educational institution we call Livermore High School. Seated to my right are some of the honored guests that have joined us to recognize the young people seated before us. Representing the Board of Education, our school board trustees, Chuck Rogie and Belia Martinez. And from the superintendent's cabinet, Assistant Superintendent Sid Alba, Chief Business Official Susan Kinder, Chief Technology Officer Jeff Warner, and Executive Director of Maintenance and Operations, Mike Nagel. Joining me on the stage now are the class presidents representing the class of 2012, Elise Klein, Ariana Jean Johnson, and Cassidy Sherman.
Before we start, the class of 2012 would like to remember one of our fellow classmates and loving friend. Will everyone please join me in a moment of silence for David Goddard? Thank you. Freshman year, we were in a daze, trying to figure out our way around this maze. All we wanted to do was try and fit in, not yet comfortable in our own skin. Cheering quietly at rallies and football games, we did not yell loud. We were still so ashamed. We finally started getting used to the big school, finding out later that PE required us to swim in the nasty pool. Sophomore year has finally arrived, and we definitely felt like a bigger size. Still so small compared to the underclassmen, yet feeling so much wiser than all the freshmen. We started off the year all fun and games, but we were still getting called a bunch of names. We wanted to show that we are more mature, knowing next year we'll feel more secure. School was getting more difficult, with the vision of our future in our midst. Finding a nice balance between school and our social lives became our to-do lists.
Junior year, we thought we knew what we were doing. We thought we had things figured out and we were ready to get moving. We took AP classes to try and get ourselves ready, but we got stressed with all that work and tried to keep steady. Our year and our license was finally done. Couldn't wait to fill our cars with friends and start having some fun. Some of us decided to fit a job into our busy day. College, senior activities, and plans with friends. Upcoming expenses we'd have to pay. Homecoming, Greek week, prom, and powder puff were all a blast. It was hard to imagine that just next year would be our very last. Although we suffered some disappointing defeats, it only gave us motivation to stop dragging our feet. The finish of that school year felt like the beginning of the end. After all, senior year was finally around the bend.
Okay. Senior year began, and there was all this talk. How it would be simple, a cakewalk. But with all the applications, planning, and thinking about the future, it didn't become easier until all of that was over. Now all you hear is talk about the fast-forward movement of time. Did you even remember freshman and sophomore year before you heard this rhyme? What I can recall from those many years ago is Miss Schill telling us how quick these 4 years would go. I didn't believe her at first, but man, was she right. It's hard to believe we're graduating here on this stage tonight. This chapter's almost over, the last sentences being written as I speak. The next chapter awaiting us, possessing all of the grand futures that we seek. As 10, 15, and 20 years go by, what a scary thought. I am told I get to plan these reunions where we will see what the future has brought. I am not worried because I know success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it, in the words of Maya Angelou. Keep your head up, strive for your passions, your goals, and always stay true. Let's flip the page together, writing to be continued. XOXO, the class of 1-2.
At this time, I'd like to make a special recognition of 46 graduates that we have in front of me. Those 46 graduates are students that earned a grade point average, overall grade point average of 4.0 or better. At this time, if you were one of the 46 that earned a 4.0 grade point average, overall or better, I'd like for you to stand to be recognized. So please stand. Great job. Joining me on the stage is our valedictorian, who earned an overall grade point average of 4.44, giving the valedictorian address, Maggie McFarland.
Good evening, parents, faculty, and friends. I want to thank you. Thank you for parking 3 blocks away, probably next to the fire hydrant and in a red zone. Thanks for overflowing the condemned wooden bleachers here at LHS Stadium. And thank you for listening, or at least pretending to listen, while a student delivers a speech she thought was good and now isn't quite so sure. But I will try my very best, because I want you all to know that whether it's a relative or teacher, a staff member or friend, you have touched a life here. And where the hard work, commitment, and overall determination has come from within these students, the love, support, and positive example has come from you. Thank you for all coming to share in the making of our final high school memory. In all sincerity, I would like to express my appreciation for all you have done for the class of 2012. Give it up for them, guys. To my fellow seniors, I know that today might feel like the end of our reign of power, of scaring the tiny freshmen, calling TA a real class, getting every single skip day excused, and getting senioritis. Livermore High has always treated us well and given us a lot to remember. And I'm not talking about academics. I'm talking about the unscripted moments, like when Officer Sanchez took down that drug dealer at Santa Cruz. The upside down drumming at Mr. Cowboy. And the failed senior prank at LHS. These unbelievable stories are moments we'll never forget, even as our lives diverge and we leave LHS behind. Senior year was the greatest of our years because we had the drive to make this year, the final year, really count for something. Because of that motivation, our class kicked ass in Greek week and finally scored some touchdowns in Powder Puff. We beat out the juniors at homecoming with our villains float and became united through showing our school spirit. In retrospect, it may have taken us 4 years to finally get it all right, but the point is, we did it right in the end. But is this truly an ending at all? Graduation day? I don't think so. Yes, high school is finished, but today isn't the end. This graduation day marks our transition to the new lives we spent the last 9 months planning for, waiting for. So don't worry, seniors. The world isn't ending with 2012. It's just beginning. And the emotions of hope and ambition we feel at this moment will carry us through the years ahead. This senior year was a year of choices. The choice to graduate, the choice to plan a future, the choice to carry on while others would not or could not. I'd like to think that we made the right choices because we are here today. Now, with nothing standing between us and our futures, this ceremony marks the day where all those choices, all of them, big and small, become very, very real. And once we leave this stadium, we will no longer be classmates. We will no longer share the same future. And we will no longer have the title of being high school seniors. With the turning of a tassel, our lives change forever. Without a mandatory schedule or standard set of rules, our choices now, more than ever, dictate the future and our outcome that we will create in years to come. Congratulations, class of 2012. High school's finally over, and our futures are just beginning.
Mark Cabasino, please join me up here at the stage.
Okay, students, parents, family and friends, teachers, admins, staff, most importantly, senior class of 2012. It's an honor to have the opportunity to wish a graduation send-off to a group of students with so much style. You're flashy, you're a little bit sassy, but mostly you're just classy. So, how does one go about giving a unique and original speech to a graduating class with so much style and class? To coin a well-known phrase, you're a group of students who wear many different hats. You're all here tonight dressed in your finest. You got your Hawaiian leis on, your mortarboards decorated, families with signs, flowers, balloons. Teachers have got their college colors draped down their backs. And here I'm standing in this plain black robe. Now, while it's true that black is my favorite color, it just won't do for the classy graduating class of 2012. So I thought to myself, I need a little more school spirit. And I wondered, in the situation like this, what would Cassidy Sherman do? She would put on her Cassidy Sherman green and gold crazy spirit hat. So I'm going to try to channel a little Cassidy Sherman spirit right now. Garza. That's it. Much better. Class of 2012, you're a spirited bunch of people. Just like the sweatshirt says, you all bleed green and gold. You truly represent Cowboy Nation. Whatever the occasion, it's a sport or a rally or Greek week, homecoming, you all get decked out, you show your pride. I want to give a special shout out to Garza's leadership seniors, especially the spirit trio of Cassidy Sherman, Marissa Cordisco, and Mackenzie Hubert. And I can't leave out Ashley Holmes and Ariana Jean Johnson. So the whole point of school spirit's to show support for the hardworking athletes. For the past 4 years, you gave your blood, sweat, and tears every fall, winter, and spring. Football, basketball, baseball, volleyball, lacrosse, running, water sports. I think I need to change my hat to represent all the graduating seniors who gave their all on the courts and the fields. Mrs. McKnight, what you got for me in there? Oh, yeah. So this hat here has special significance this year because it led Livermore High to victory over a certain crosstown rival team. Also want to give a shout out to the Senior Sportsmanship Award winners, Giyoshi Kohlgruber and Kylie Zittler, for embodying the winning combination of teamwork, scholarship, humility, and pride. Oh boy, this is heavy. So you don't necessarily have to be an athlete to be a cowboy. We got some other important cowboys in the senior class this year, talking about 2 more kinds of cowboys. First, I gotta give some love to FFA program, Future Farmers of America. Garza, you got some corduroy blue for me in there? Oh yeah. LHS has one of the last and the finest agricultural education organizations in the area, led by the one and only Mr. McNeely. And when it comes to the county fair and all the other exhibitions, you're always the best in show. The other cowboy I'm talking about is actually a group of 12 of the manliest men around. Garza, I think I need another hat. If you missed Mr. Cowboy this year, you missed out. There was piano playing, there was rump shaking, there was singing and dancing, there was cinder block chopping, there was ballet, and of course there was upside down drumming. Shout out to Kristen Tudino, Mr. Cowboy 2012. Time to bust out the pom-poms, McKnight. Another landmark achievement for 2012. It's the formation of the Shooting Stars Cheer Squad. That was spearheaded by Erica Grudel. I'll never forget the end of the year rally last year when the Shooting Stars made their debut in the student body at large. They've gone on to shine at several more rallies since then, as well as Reach for the Stars Gala at the Bankhead. So kudos to the Shooting Stars and all their supportive fans. You've all shown that Livermore High is truly an all-inclusive community. Also want to give a shout out to the special ed teachers and aides, in particular the dynamic duo mother-daughter team of Susan and Tessa Ortner. Also Mrs. Van Arsdale, who's graduating right along with you as she retires after 30 years of service. And most importantly, congratulate special ed students themselves for reaching the milestone of graduation. So, windy up here. So the Shooting Stars aren't the only group on campus that thrives on music to perform. We got a whole nother group of performers who recently proved when it comes to artistic talent, you can't stop the beat. I'm talking, of course, about the drama program under the helm of the beloved director, Mrs. Hovey. This year, you brought us classic stories to life with comedy. Brothers Grimm, Spectaculathon, Hamlet Thrill-a-mageddon, and of course, Hairspray. Garza. Gotta give a shout out to Abby Peterson, Molly Ratterman, Debbie Watson, Austin Andrade, Gabe Pasillas, Jeremiah Price, Gavin Tranter, and can't forget the techie like Christy Milley, and the rest of the graduating senior class and crew. Mrs. McKnight. There'd be no musical without the orchestra pit. No football game or graduation or rodeo would be complete without the band. No holiday would be complete without the choir. I gotta give props to Mr. McNair and Mr. Gagne for always giving us the soundtrack to our lives. This year at Music in the Parks Festival, LHS Orchestra won awards for first place in class and best overall high school orchestra, one of the highest scores ever given in the history of the festival. They also got unanimous superior ratings at the California Association of Music Education Festival. Shout out to Nancy Lai, Samantha Morelli, Tyler Badger, Tom Dryman, Clifford Tam, Dylan Wijaya, Gavin and Christian. And on the choir end of the spectrum, Mr. Gagne's students also won superior ratings. How about the national anthem? Nothing but love for distinguished award winner for choral music, Elise Savoy, as well as Caitlin Bennett, Tessa Ortner, and the aforementioned musical theater. There's way too many cool people to name them all, so can I get a horn from someone out there for the music program? Yeah. So when I started the school year, I had a big old beard. And on New Year's Day, after a year of growing it for the Manuary contest, I shaved it off. Ever since then, I felt something was missing. My next hat is actually not a hat at all, it's facial hair, specifically a mustache. Garza. So this mustache, which I can't talk through, is not just any old mustache, it's an important and a symbolic mustache. It's an icon, it's a legend, it's a beacon of light and hope for all of us out there who can't get enough of the Cowboy Alley news. Led by the other Mr. C, Mr. Gabe Castro, the video production team put in countless hours, filming, editing. I gotta take it off. They bring us a new kind of dailygram and of course the senior video and tonight's graduation. Shout out to the infamous John Wilker, aka Todd Mahogany. I am Cowboy Alley News and Cowboy Alley News is me. So many different activities going on around campus, it's amazing how anyone would have any time left for school part of school. Academics, and yet somehow you all hit the books, you took the exams, you wrote the essays, you did the projects, and you passed your classes. You not only passed, but you passed with flying colors. We have 46 students with a 4.0 GPA or better, 125 students with a 3.5 or better. As a school, we got an API of 817, and the thanks are due to you all students for keeping the main thing the main thing being student learning. So Miss McKnight, how about sprucing up the outfit here with some of the honor cords? For the academic achievement. I do not have half as many cords as the valedictorian and salutatorian, so a shout out to Maggie McFarland, Allie LaJeunesse for being twice as smart as I am. Speaking of Maggie and Allie, I also got to recognize the Perfect 10 student editors of the literary magazine Verbivore. They're the best writers on campus. It's Maggie, Allie, Jan Fidelis, Sarah Harvey, Cammie Jackson, Nadine Penovich, Elena Porter, Martha Quinones, Christian Tadino, Kylie Zittler. Gotta give some love to the AP Lit, especially my homie, my twin, Rachel Klinkatsis, And while I'm on the subjects of academics, I gotta raise the roof for the teachers who helped all the students get here. Special shout out to the 3 admins who are saying goodbye, which is Mr. Pointner, Mrs. McKnight, and Principal Avila. And thanks to Miss Gladden too for sticking with us and holding down the fort. You all get an A+. You don't necessarily have to get straight A's in a bunch of AP classes to demonstrate student success. I want to put on a hat right now to represent the English language learners. They made a landmark achievement of their own this year, Garza. So, there it is. 2 months ago in April, Livermore School District had a ceremony here at LHS to celebrate reclassification of over 50 English learners to being fully fluent. This ceremony was the first of its kind. I'm sure there'll be many more in the future. I want to give a shout out to Rosa Morales and the Alma de Bronze Club and recognition of all multicultural diversity that we're blessed with on the campus. But it's been like 20 years since I've been in Spanish. So Garza, can you translate for me?
El señor Cabecino quiere que les digan. Hace 2 meses que el distrito escolar de Livermore tuvo una ceremonia aquí en Livermore High School para celebrar la reclasificación de más de 50 personas que han aprendido inglés y ya son completamente bilingües. Esta ceremonia fue la primera, pero piensa que va a haber muchas más en el futuro. También quiere dar un agradecimiento a Rosa Morales y el Club de Alma de Bronce en reconocer la diversidad multicultural que tenemos en esta escuela.
Gracias, Garza. All right, you guys, I could stand here all night and change hats if I really wanted to. We could go with the Mickey Mouse ears for homecoming and Disneyland there. We could go with the Mardi Gras for senior ball. I was there. But we need to bring it to a close here so we can get to the real stars of the show, which is the graduating class of 2012. So I'm going to change my hat one last time to the traditional graduation cap, which is probably going to blow off. I promised my students I'd wrap it up with a rap. So I'm still the rapping teacher winner from last year. So I'm going to call up Christian Tadino, Austin Andrade, and Adam Danska to provide the backup beat. Students and audience, if you want to, it's time for the audience participation. I gotta give you a little reminder here of what we're doing it. So the 7 times I'm gonna sing Can I Kick It? And your response is gonna be yes you can. And the 8th time I'm gonna say while I'm gone, and you're gonna say go on then. And then after the 2nd time it's can you kick it? Yes we can, and go on then. Alright, so we gotta start with these 2 guys over here. It's gonna be boom, boom. Boom, 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 Christian. Boom, 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 Can I kick it? 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 Well, I'm gone. Can I kick it? To the class of 2012 seniors, time to shout and give a big cheer. It's the end of your school year. Graduation is finally here. All your family and friends are near, and to them you are so dear. Looking good in your freshest gear. You ain't got no reason to fear. Time to celebrate with your peers. Gonna be some laughter and tears, and it might even get a little weird. Pretty soon you'll be leaving here. But before you go everywhere, we just want to tell you we care. So go out there and take a dare, and wave your hats and your hands in the air. Can you kick it? 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 Well, you're gone.
short time, the class of 2012 will be part of the Livermore High School tradition. You are the 116th graduating class. As graduates, you will be part of a great fraternity, the Fraternity of Livermore High School graduates. At this time, I'd like to invite members of the audience that are Livermore High School graduates to stand and be recognized. Those of you in the audience, stand if you're a Livermore High grad. This is fantastic. 116 years of Livermore High School graduates. All right, class of 2012. Now for the presentation of the class of 2012.
Okay, here we go. Brandon Dennis.
Jose Perez.
Ryan Race.
Jose Solano.
Robert Slife.
Jose Suarez.
Haley Williford.
Chuy Gutierrez.
Jason Edgar.
Jose Godino.
Amrinder Carr.
Lalo Aguiar.
Kendall Sanchez.
Adrian Morales.
Brandon Hall.
Vincent Hammer.
Erica Grudel.
Kathleen Parento.
Shannon Taylor.
Catherine Villarreal.
Shelby Taylor.
Sarah Ann Harvey.
Brittany Machado.
Catherine Free.
Martha Quiones.
Monique Zret.
Rachel Boyce.
Juan Aguirre.
Jessica Ann Graver.
Mary Cruz Fernandez.
Rachel Lucille Henderson.
Valentin Ortiz.
Thomas Sims.
Judy Perez.
Samantha Trainer.
Jackie Mayer.
Brianna Sterling Prine.
Amy Dubovich. Dubovich.
Emily House.
James Sasaki.
Sydney Giorso.
Navneet Kalon.
Claudine Seriani.
Ashley Sabayan.
Anna Perez.
Jose Luis Baca.
Annalise Runkle.
Alexis Ibanez.
Juliana Gonzalez.
Victor Navarro.
Jacob Lusty.
Pamela Katakataka.
Martha Bentoncourt.
Clarissa Montana.
Chatasha Branu.
Erin Grace de Guzman.
Joseph Crispin.
Bianca Annette Ziegler.
Ariana Stout.
Margaret Nicole Katakpun.
Justin Joseph Balateo.
Nancy Lee.
Jeffrey Anderson.
Nadine Penovich.
Kentrell Harvey.
Angela Evans.
Kimberly Gamble.
Tioshi Colgruber.
Wyatt Coon.
Dylan Wachaya.
Kristen Rollins.
Garish Kalagi.
Nicole McDougall.
Ranbir Kalun.
Caitlin Colleen Jones.
Robert Nguyen.
Amanda Nicole Stocking.
Brenda De La Cruz.
Solomon Nazari.
Cameron Irving.
Elise Klein.
Rosie Martin.
Christina Spalasso.
Anaya Boone.
Rajin Kumar.
Robert Nielsen.
Ryan Texera.
Christopher Nielsen.
Austin Nelson.
Peter Nyholm.
John Lozano.
Kevin Carl Johnston.
Jimmy Bonilla.
Michael James Hawkins.
Jacob Montana.
Jacob James Falponi.
Ivan DeLeva.
You guys did it!
Julia Petner.
Michael Fisher.
Maddie Richey.
Brianna Jackson.
Molly Kinsella Ratterman.
Alyssa Perry.
Emily Gunn.
Brandy Peterson.
Franz Aaron McCurry.
Anthony Alamillo.
Aaron Walton.
Ryan Stoneham.
Jacob Bolin.
Logan Liston.
Drew Schindler.
Amy Lisa Galvan.
Emmanuel Valentin.
Cassandra Lund.
Sean Bowers.
Tanner Seymour.
Laura Molina.
Linda Moreno.
Alexander Hartley.
Deanna Moreno.
Cassandra Heiner.
Brandon Morantan.
Holly Harness.
Caitlin Roberts.
Aubrey Gemlish.
Ashley Doman.
Anissa Chikon Lotran.
Erica Bonifacio.
Charlotta Elihagen.
Kenzie Catherine Holcomb.
Dana Hartman.
Leslie Annette Howerton.
Maggie McFarland.
Sarah Christine Carter.
Rachel Plinkatis.
Stephanie Bakey.
Debbie Watson.
Daniel Ocasio.
Emily Young.
Heather Hesher.
Shauna Hipple.
Victor Vasquez.
Caitlin Bennett.
Whitney Elizabeth Moore.
Holly Butler.
Alexandra Christine Rule.
Pooja Shroff.
Shona Michelle Scott.
Jose Pelis.
Stephanie Alyssa Bilowich. Garrett Allen Stevenson. Jamie Ray Elliott. Brian Andrew Spiller. Taylor Lene Nissen. Ashlyn Laura Smith.
Schweib Amiri.
Julie Walsh.
Brianna Ventura.
Jamie Lewis.
Kellyanne Roberts.
David Rapley.
Spartacus Rostam Sada.
Jenna Jenkins.
Casey Kroll.
Brittany Campiati.
Michael Fox.
Zachary Moore.
Felmer Lenita.
Jack Sawyer.
Haley Gordon.
Zachary Robbins.
Brianna Goodnow.
Justin Chase.
Samantha Schiller.
Sean Patel.
Kelsey Cober.
Jonathan Rapley.
Taylor Lind. I'm sorry.
Kyle Penrod.
Mindy Moratini.
Cody Warner.
Renee Lind.
Brandon Disbro.
Raquel Klein.
Emily Rose Ofiana.
Alyssa Combs.
Kaylee McMillan.
Sarah Ann Pulowski.
Caitlin Stout.
Stephen Lugo.
Manuel Sandoval.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Selena Dakarski.
Joshua Soto.
Liza Delbarez.
Justin Medina.
Ariana Jean Johnson.
Kevin Wynn.
Jamie Orr.
Gennaro Ortiz.
Jordan Garza.
Emmanuel Burgos.
Gabriela Padilla.
Ronald Agapin II.
Stephanie Beaulieu.
Cayman Peterson.
Natalie Dimmitz.
Edward Jankadis.
Shelby Leary.
Justin Simon.
Kimberly DiMartini.
Scott Trask.
Singer. Diego Brambila. Craig Lewis. Megan Dino. Caitlin Gonzalez. Daniel Dumovich. Brittany Martinez. Marissa Cordisco. Matthew Esser. Cassidy Sherman. Richard Vargas. Dennis Pogue. Anthony Mazzotti. Dakota Butler. Israel Carrero. Stephen Mitchell Sansari. Demarie Drew. Star Cheyenne Wilson. Jack Brasher. Sarah Bess Ridings. Cameron Nighthawk Wynn. Nicholas Gay. Joe Wood. Benjamin Jacobson. Tyler Kisling. Denise Ramos. Devaney Allen. Christopher Hermes. Rachel Bockham. Jeremy Smith. Sarah Blakely. Daniel Lampsey. Caitlin McClurg. Russell Meglio. Sabrina Sanchez. Brian Finney. Jelly Rodriguez. Gerald Kyle Jr. Letitia Herrera. Sean Followell. Ashley Kaufman. Zachary Conley. Miranda McDonald. Jeremy Rosenberg. Chloe Dobbs. Christian Balfour. Cassidy Van Treese. Joel Vasquez.
Nicholas Ferguson.
Michael Pendleton.
Jan Fidelis.
John Robert Tarantino Wilker.
Natalia Moreno.
Taylor Murray.
Christina Millie.
Chelsea Richardson.
Adam Danska.
Carly Madrigal.
Abigail Peterson.
Richard Bishel III.
Austin Andrade.
Brandon Pitts.
Samantha Morelli.
Scott Bragg.
Elise Savoy.
Tim Braun.
Alessandra Lajeunesse.
Christopher Chaidez.
Camille Jackson.
David Beerworth.
Elena Lee Porter.
Gabriella Macias.
Kelly Elizabeth Berg.
Brianna Hill.
Larissa Lyon Menz.
Clay Smith.
Christian David Tudino.
James Burstead.
Brendan Sauer.
Jacob Sherman.
Tyler Badger.
Jacob Holshoe.
Jeremiah Price.
Hunter Lewis.
Clifford Tam.
Christopher Holshoe.
Edward Allen.
Brandon Beislein.
Stuart
Aaron
Withrow.
Sherman. Sorry, Aaron Sherman. Brandon Beislein.
Luis Nunez.
Jessica Bergen.
Tyler Hinson.
Cesar Soto.
Tom Dryman.
Felicia Holland.
Brian Tyler Crouch.
Tomarco Brame.
Jeremy Dwayne Dotson.
Jael Lakula.
Mikhail Harnell.
Yannette Torres.
Juliana Grace Barblianardo.
Alyssa Hogue.
Ocean Garcia.
Mirta Osorio.
Celeste Cardenas.
Matthew Fulton.
Kiana Teresa Milano.
Nathaniel Franco.
Alyssa Michelle Bates.
Caden Carlucci.
Corey Jordan Hefner.
Nadine Gross.
Caitlin Joelle Paulo.
Aaron Greywall.
Sarah Kwan.
Scott Vargas.
Genevieve Marie Goff.
Cody Frangos.
Chelsea Michelle Stout.
Jet Sposero.
Alyssa Marie Cunningham.
Deborah Hallett.
Ryan Mistretta.
Samantha Smith.
Kyle Messner.
Gavin Tranter.
Bridget McSwain Marlowe.
Mitchell Meyer.
Juliana Marciel.
Robert Boas.
Ruben Malari.
Soshi Delis.
Brooke Laurie.
Michelle Casillas.
James Robert Michael Kiley.
Rodolfo Silva.
Oleg Igushkin.
Edith Fuentes.
Hannah Hull.
Rashad Corbin.
Yancy Hernandez.
Jala Armar.
Alexander Hamilton.
Antonio Hernandez.
Cody Haight.
Tanya Torres.
Diana Guerrero.
Kevin Neal.
Vincent Gearhart.
Jessica Santiago.
Dustin Frisk.
Maricruz Charavia.
Amanda French.
Iridandi Martinez.
Ricardo Quadra.
Alexia Carrillo.
Summer Wilson.
Irma Andrade Gudino.
Glenda Garcia.
Ivan Perez Martinez.
Laura Waters.
Michaela Hammer.
Raiden Torres.
Kelly Olam.
Patrick Taylor.
Aldina Valdez.
Ryan Talley.
Alessandra Dake.
Adam Sylvia.
Daniel Mark Sheehan.
Cameron Stewart.
Matthew Bolver Pulse.
Emily Slaminski.
Michael Faust. Nina Gonzalez. Ruth Ramirez Castañón. Alan Alfaro. Giovanni Cruz Alfaro. Vanessa Oropesa. Jennifer Ibarra. Jessica Casares. Jasmine Favela. Jose Garcia. Jose Sebastián. Daniel Andrade. Rosa Edith Morales. Maite Vera Juarez. David Montgomery Saenz. Greta Gurro. Tessa Rose Ortner. McKenna Stevelak. Danielle Kennedy. Daniel Mark Sheehan. Joel Schmier. Rebecca Scardina. Kyle Ruffner. Donovan Ross. Jesse Romero. Ashley Rice. William Reed. Krister Pogue. Hunter Ott. Miriam Joku. Bernice Nava. Eric Murray. Nicholas Munoz. Last but not least, Myra Morales.
Class of 2012, please stand. I want you to move your tassels across your mortarboard. By the power vested in me by the state of California and the Livermore Valley Joint Unified School District, I certify that you have met all requirements to be recognized as a Livermore High School graduate. You are now part of the proud Livermore High School